Concept one is for me a dream that became a reality. We wanted to make the Concept one feel special in every regard. All the pieces are made with a lot of care and detail right here in our factory, even the parts that you will never see. The Concept one achieves today what many wouldn't think is achievable even in the future. It shows that the future of electric cars is not boring or slow, but is actually fun and better. I think it takes the fear of future away. Driving the Concept one feels like the future in many ways. Many cutting-edge technologies are inspired by nature. Think about cheetah, the fastest mammal on Earth. It relies on more than just speed to catch its prey. In order to successfully hunt, cheetahs need to be able to turn and change directions quickly. They need to adjust its trajectory as fast as possible. Agility is their top priority. We learn from it. We reflected its movements in the Concept one's torque vectoring system. Torque vectoring is a system that provides optimal dynamic performance for a vehicle at any given situation. A conventional drivetrain is limited by its slow reaction time and inability to control each wheel separately. By having a very powerful electric motor at each wheel, a whole new world of possibilities opens. We can precisely adjust the torque output of each motor more than 100 times per second, in both directions, acceleration and braking. This enables us to use the maximum potential of this almost organic system.
I started to work on the development of the torque vectoring system for the Concept one when I was still in college. It was my graduation thesis. Now I am the head of the vehicle dynamics team at Rيماك Automobili, and I'm also working on my PhD on torque vectoring.
This is truly pioneering stuff. We use several extremely precise sensors, accelerometers, gyroscopes, steering angle sensors, and wheel speed sensors to get a clear picture of what is happening with the car. Our algorithm then uses all this data to decide exactly how power should be distributed between the four motors.
This system helps the car find levels of grip that were not considered possible of before. Also, it's a big safety feature because we can control the car's stability. Not only on acceleration and in cornering, but also during braking with our 4 electric motors and their regenerative braking system. We use torque vectoring to get maximum traction, but also to change the personality of the car. By just turning the knob, the Concept one can be a car that understeers, have neutral steering, or have a tendency to oversteer. So in one car you can have multiple personalities and change the car by your driving preferences and your driving experience.
All the changes are very huge. You know, when you try to tune the car, normal road car, this is very small differences. But we like these small differences. We will pay for a lot of money. Here you have maybe three different cars, completely different cars. This car can be your really best friend with not a lot of torque on the wheels, but it can really also be absolute beast. As I told before, you just aim the car, and then with the throttle you just shoot. And you have to be prepared for that. The car will do, the torque vectoring system will do its best. but you have to aim. And the car is, I can tell you, pretty precise. I never thought that I will have something like that in my hands. This is, I think, I never flew before, but I think this is something like that. You just aim and you go there. And it's beautiful. When you're in panic, you hit the carbon brakes and you stop.
How are the brakes compared to a race car, for example?
You don't have, this is racing brakes actually. You know, there was no problem with the brakes, but I have to tell, this is huge. A lot of, you have to think about a lot of weight and a lot of power. If you don't follow the kilometer per hour, you can lose yourself very easily, because in 1 second you are more than 200 kilometers per hour.
So what's the feeling compared to, for example, to a race car? With this car, you don't have the noise. You don't have.
You have. Sorry.
Shifts.
You have the noise.
You have the noise.
It's the air. It's the air. In normal race car, you play. You just play. You just lose a lot of time on playing with shifting, pedaling, blah blah. Don't have time for that. Finish. The lap is over. It's. I told you I have to Grobnik track. I have to sleep over. I will be much more smart tomorrow. I have to sleep over because this was huge experience for me.